I've been having a lot of nightmares, like really vivid nightmares, for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't been sleeping well. Like, I wake up frequently, I can't fall asleep, and the PA say that some people have this reaction after the sleep. It will go away, but I don't get the rest that I should have when I'm dreaming bad things, like, with my daughters or my husband. It's just not pleasant. I wake up freaking out and then I can go back to sleep. So if any of you is going through that, please let me know. If any of the veterans had gone through this and it stopped, please let me know. If there's any remedy that I can do, because I really want to sleep well. Just wanted to tell you guys that I love watching your videos. I'm behind because I didn't have good internet connections over this past week, but I love watching the videos. I do love watch the ones that are from people like, John or Jenny, or Kat, who are like a few weeks ahead of me. People like Nexi or Ray, who are pretty much the same as me, and then people who just went into surgery, or people who've been out of surgery for years, like Amy or Wendy or Janine or Lucia. It just, So anyway, I try to subscribe to everyone who is subscribed to my channel, and I thank you guys so much for following my journey. But if anyone wants me to follow up, I don't receive the YouTube notifications on my email, so I'm not really on top of that. So if any of you want me to follow your journey and I'm not doing that already, send me a comment here or a private message, and I'll be glad to do so, because I do love watching the videos and getting the support and getting ideas and getting encouragement, and I do love your comments. I feel very blessed to be a part of this community, so thank you so much. And I think that's about it. Oh, no, wait. There's one more thing. So last week, in the channel Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, they were talking about friends, relationships, post with weight loss surgery. Have you lost any friends? Is your friendship any different? And I don't know if you recall from the beginning of my journey, I talked about one of my best friends' reaction when I told her that I was going to have weight loss surgery. She basically told me that I was signing my death certificate, that it wasn't going to work because of the way I am, and that I was going to leave if I made it out of the surgery room, that it would be a failure, but I would most likely just leave my daughters orphans. So it was a very emotional and weird reaction. So again, that's one of the reasons I decided to stop telling people at the beginning, because I didn't want to get reactions like that. Anyway, she is in California and I am in New York, and she's coming in a week, in a few days. And we're obviously going to see each other. We've talked after surgery, and she's not encouraging per se. She asked me all sorts of questions on how much you lost, how much you eat, you're starving yourself. Obviously, with that type of diet, you're going to lose weight, and blah, blah, blah. So she's not very encouraging, but I do think that she's a good friend of mine. I mean, when my daughters were born, she would drive me to the NICU, to the hospital, to see them every day. She would call me, she would come to my home and do laundry for me, because I was in the hospital with the girls. So I do think that every time I needed her, she was there for me, except for this once. So I don't know if it's because she would like to be able to make this decision and she couldn't. Like, I don't know what the issue is, but anyway. So since that initial conversation, all our conversations have been very sporadic and very weird. Like, there's no real tension, but I mean, you can tell that we don't feel comfortable. So I'm hoping that seeing her in person is going to change things. Now, I am expecting already a bad reaction from her, and probably I shouldn't be having negative expectations, but she hasn't seen me at my highest. The last time she saw me, I was probably, I don't know, 15 pounds heavier than I am now. So I don't think she's going to see a huge change for, since a year ago or so that she saw me. So I'm afraid she's going to make a comment like that she doesn't really see a difference. And I know I shouldn't be pissed off, but I know it's not going to sit well with me. But we'll see. Maybe it's a totally different reaction. I'm just a little bit antsy about meeting her. I really want to see her. I want to see her daughter because I haven't seen her in a year and a half. But I am a little bit nervous. So I love watching the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works videos and see what those people had to say, like the veterans, I call them, had to say. But I would love to see you guys, what you guys think about this issue. Have you lost friends? Are your relationships different? Do you have any situation similar to this one? And what would be your advice? Yeah, that's something that keeps me a little bit nervous. So anyway, I think I've rambled enough for today. I will be back on Monday with my weekly update. Thank you so much for following and subscribing and being there with your comments and encouragement. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.